Okay, so Bob no longer being horny on main for a grand total of 5 minutes. Don't worry, actually, it's just the cutscenes with Tsunade and Skin are pretty good. Also, well, except for one instance with Tamara coming up. Anyway, so now we're taking on the Sasuke Retrieval Arc. And I've ranted about this arc a few times before. And it still kind of goes to show that, yeah, it's really fun and stuff. But it really does set a bad precedent for Naruto going forward. I.e. kind of character assassinating Sasuke. Like taking him in a really bad direction. Not just like narratively, but also like storytelling wise. Like we're no longer in his head. We no longer like really feel sympathy for him. And he's really going hard on the inferiority complex to Naruto. So yeah, that kind of bites. But at least we do get some solid fucking moments for this. Neji really pushing himself as a character. Choji nearly dies, and we actually root for him for the first time ever, so that's pretty cool. And also new debuts of a lot of characters. But yeah, let us rock and roll. From an arc that had some mild tension to undermining a lot of it.
Orochimaru, are you all right? I never dreamed the curse would be this powerful.
Oh, you know, just having the soul sucked out of your arms. Not sure what that actually entailed, but I imagine it'd probably like fuck up a lot of your nerve endings.
That this body has reached its limit.
That means
Yep, time for hacks.
The time is right. Head for the Hidden Leaf Village.
Just raise the contrast. Okay. Well, time for some things to start happening, and it's going to be fairly interesting. So, I love this so much, by the way. This is the funniest shit ever.
I woke up in this bed after my run-in with Itachi.
Mace even remembers that.
I lost consciousness. Naruto brought the 5th Hokage here, and she cured me.
She cured me.
Naruto saved me.
Sasuke was literally slumped on the ground with his mind pretty much like shattered, but Tsunade, medical ninja, and she just fixed him right up. How? His consciousness was fucking shattered. Like, what the fuck happened? What did she do? Was she also a therapist? Okay.
Naruto just gets stronger and stronger. But as far as I'm concerned, how can I get stronger?
I mean, Kakashi, how many fucking jutsu elements does he have? Remind me about the guy again, like borderline all 5, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Sasuke, even if you stay in the village, you'll shortcut your way to like Itachi's level pretty quickly, if you're being real here. I mean, what you want of Itachi isn't necessarily brute strength. What you probably want more is like an arsenal and being able to use it well. You probably don't want to actually gun it out with, you know, just taking steroids and going at it. Maybe. I mean, considering the series, but now he wants power. It's like, power is not really what you want.
Sasuke, what are you doing here?
And I must say, seeing Sasuke without the arm warmers on is still a very foreign concept to me. It's really weird. Like, he just feels so naked with without the arm warmers. It's so bizarre.
Now.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You heard me, nerd.
Fight me.
Oh yeah, you also get into a long enough scrap with Naruto, you might actually awaken your 3rd level Sharingan. Pretty sure your elders would probably have told you about that. I mean, yeah, 3rd level Sharingan's probably going to be like a good beginner point for taking on Itachi.
Naruto, you're the one I want to fight.
Neat flashback.
Weird feeling. I'm low feelings all time.
I imagine Kurama's not having a fun day right now. Oh man, he already had a fairly not so fun experience trademark with re-encountering Sasuke after the time skip and be like, yeah, I can see the Ninetales now. So I imagine he's probably having a fun day right now.
What's so funny?
I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm just psyched.
What?
Because I know today's the day when finally beat you.
And you know what? He probably would have. Like, let's be real here. Fucking Naruto, no enhancements versus Sasuke with just level 2 Sharingan and not using Curse Mark. Dude, I think Naruto would have won.
Don't get cocky, you loser!
Also, reintroduction of the handheld shaky cam.
An idiot like you has no business acting all high and mighty.
Are you sure? Naruto's the one who's been training the last month while you've been in a fucking coma.
Yeah? I never once thought that I was inferior to you.
That's not true. We both know that. He's just bluffing.
Like I said, high and mighty. You're a complete embarrassment.
Man, I know this is like I know this is strictly just mudslinging and all that shit, but man, like you gotta look at this and just think to yourself, wow, yeah, this is part projection, part like not even true anymore because Naruto is pulling his own weight. I mean, what's the competition? Sakura? Nah.
Only cause next to me, you're embarrassed at how weak you are.
No, that's literally the equivalent of no you. And so it begins. The beginning of the memes of just yelling at each other ad nauseum. Man, do not miss this whatsoever. I don't. I just don't. And I'll reaffirm the fact that Sasuke has indeed actually grown substantially as a character, especially with Boruto. Thank you very much, Boruto. You are a great anime sometimes. Let me share with you a thing that happened recently in the anime. Here it is. Yep. Just as a reminder as to how much Sasuke has indeed grown. Boruto taking this blow for Naruto's son. Yeah, yeah. Also going as far as being like, he's not nearly as bothered about losing his Rinnegan eye as he was about making sure Boruto was safe. The dude's really come around. I always maintain that fact. Like, this time of period, he's a complete shithead, but once he actually has a goal in life and he's not a complete dunce, like, he's good. He's great. Anyway, now we got a few years to burn through first before we get to that point, unfortunately, because thank you, bad storytelling. Okay, that's a confirm. Woo. Now, luckily, Sasuke in this period this version of Sasuke is way easier to deal with than trying to deal with his was it the body double gang? Oh yeah, the no face gangsters in main story mode. Thank God. You stop that. Any tactic, goddammit. And suddenly he actually is. Oh my god, he's using 1,000 years of death for that animation? Okay. You know what? Not even mad. It's kind of funny.
I'll finish you.
So I don't have access to my Awakening Ultimate, I don't think. Probably. That's unfortunate. I could really use the One Tails right now to make a comeback, but I'm not going to object too much. Oh, no, I don't even know if you get One Tails with this form of Naruto. I'm pretty sure you do, but like, not for like this. Oof. For record, I'm pretty sure you can block a fully charged Rasengan, right? I thought you can. I don't know, I guess the AI is being dumb today. Yeah. I mean, I could believe that. I could totally fucking believe that. And here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is so weird. What Sasuke just forgetting what gravity is without the tanker he jumped onto. Thank you, 16:9 hack, for kind of ruining some elements of the background. It's so weird. This game came out in 2007 in Japan, like probably 2008 in America, but it still doesn't support actual widescreen. I don't get that.
What do you two think you're doing here?
Having fun.
That was a little intense for a sparring match, wasn't it? What's wrong with you two?
You know, also thinking about, like, if Kakashi did just let Naruto and Sasuke just go at it for hours on end, I'm pretty sure Sasuke could activate the third Tomo, and then he would actually be on a relatively... He wouldn't be matching Itachi, but he'd have a hell of a good leg up then.
His reunion with Itachi and his frustration at Naruto's development.
It's like Naruto's actually been getting better. And it's like at this point in time, Sharingan wasn't 100% hacks. Oops. Well, not 100%. You know, just Mangekyo Sharingan completely decimates that, so, you know, issue. So I would also like to mention that, yeah, I know I currently have 6 seals left. Do I have enough to make it to the end? And I wondered about that during the practice stream too. Again, plug to twitch.tv/RisingJericho. I am there fairly frequently. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I actually did have enough, so that was really weird. Like right down the very bottom of this arc, you're actually gonna get a lot of uses for those specialized memory crystals, so you don't have to worry too much.
Strength I have. It isn't enough to best Itachi. Even if I stay here in the Leaf Village, I want power. I want the power to defeat him.
You really could play with like the mental trauma that Sasuke has actually endured and like the PTSD. But it's like it's more just playing up Sasuke as like just drunk with like the idea of wanting power and nothing else to it.
Is Orochimaru. If it's power you want, then come to me. Farewell.
Orochimaru.
You know what even more fucked up thing is? I want you to consider this. So Orochimaru defected to, what did I say? Sasuke defected to Orochimaru to, you know, kind of consolidate power and like actually like take a fast track to getting to Itachi, being Itachi, right? Okay. There is also not one, but 2 Sanins literally in the Hidden Leaf Village right now. If you wanted to fast track your way towards beating Itachi, training alongside Naruto under Jiraiya probably would have gotten you there. Like, alternating between training under Kakashi and Jiraiya and like, and granted, okay, Kakashi does kind of hold back with his students quite a bit. I will totally admit that. Doesn't quite show you the full, all the ropes you want, outside of like just the basics for the time being. But like Jiraiya, dude, I think it probably could have gotten away with some shit. I'm just saying, there was some, okay. The filler that Shippuden went with for the Naruto Road to Ninja universe, you know, the one with like the dream world. The whole thing with Sasuke actually staying in Hidden Leaf Village, like that was kind of nifty, even if it did kind of go off the rails and make Sasuke look even worse for the actions that happened there with him as a member of the like the Leaf Police or something like that. That wasn't great, but I mean, you can play with that. You can unfuck a lot of the character development right there, but nope. I suppose not. And Shikamaru was the only one promoted to Chunin.
Didn't even do that hot during the tuning exam. I mean, I totally forfeited my match. Oh man, it's gonna be a rocky road ahead.
He only became he was only selected to be a Chunin too, also because of the fact that, I mean,
Tuning?
he did give up, but like he was like literally checkmated himself, but he did actually almost win. If you ask me, honestly, if we're being real here, I think Naruto could have been a Chunin. Like, Shikamaru did tie, but Naruto did just as well. Am I crazy for thinking that? Like, no, Naruto did pretty fucking well himself. He should have been a Chunin. Who else was in there? Like, Gaara should have been a Chunin. Well, you need to unfuck the mental side of him, but, you know, the detail for later. Like, Tamari definitely should have been promoted to Chunin because of the match she actually had, but still.
But I guess it's already been decided. So, I'll help out in any way I can.
Well, I say Tamari should have been promoted to Chunin, but like, she didn't really do much outside of like the one jutsu and doing basic tactics of stay the fuck out of the Shadow's range. How no, man? Like, I think you could have done. More people definitely should have been promoted right there and there. But I get it. Need it for convenience of the plot.
A little strange these last few days. So every night I'd keep watch from a spot near the village gate. I thought maybe Sasuke would try to leave the village.
Also, if I'm being real here, I think Sasuke is also defecting way too fucking early at this point in time. Like, he probably was about to at some point in time anyway, but like, I think they probably should have sounded this for a little bit. In fact, kind of something with this, wasn't there like a bunch of filler, like, after Sasuke woke up until he left the village? Wasn't there like a filler in there? I feel like there was.
I love you so very, very much, Sasuke.
Yeah, that was obvious.
I hope you get your revenge. Please, just stay with me.
You're annoying.
You know, she says she'll help you, like, maybe have second thoughts and be like, okay, you're a smart girl. Maybe we can work on this together. Why not? But no, we can't be shackled by morality and being in a village where some ninjutsu are illegal. Which means literally fuck all when you think about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm being way too facetious about this in hindsight. Or maybe I'm being a little bit like overly critical. But just like, man, just thinking about like all the ways this could have played out differently. And Sasuke just digging this hole deeper. And just choosing the worst ideas.
Seems like they got an awful lot of power. I don't care what else happens. That power will be mine.
You will be if you get drugged, but hey, what am I? Well, I know. Hi.
Take these mind-awakening pills. Get new powers.
Can I just say mind awakening pills definitely sounds like T8? No, not T8. What the hell is it? Definitely sounds like shrooms. Like it definitely sounds like Sasuke is being handed direct like drugs with that. Like. Let me just take these bath salts. That'll awaken my inner power.
Whatever it takes.
I'm sorry. If someone hands me something called mind awakening pills, I'm just gonna be like, maybe not. I'm good. I'm good. Maybe that could have been translated in a million different ways. Yeah, probably.
Good. You're all here.
And skipping a million things. Hey, yeah, Sasuke left. Everyone, we all know. And Tsunade has to quickly fasten together a team to go after them. Problem is, post Sand insurrection, Hidden Leaf Village, every single tuning in the village is pretty much gone right now. Like, I don't know why they were out of the village. I think they were trying to make reprimands with the Sand Village, but reprimands? No, make amends with the Sand Village, but you know, whatever.
You know the deal. Sasuke's defected and we're bringing him back. You ready for this?
As a POW now.
Okay, that's it. It's almost time to split. But one last thing. Before we go, I will say this. Sasuke and I aren't close friends. In fact, I don't even like the guy.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you.
But Sasuke is a ninja of the Hidden Leaf Village, just like us. And he's our comrade.
Oh boy, I'll address it in a minute.
That's why I'll put my life on the line to save him.
Wow, you're going all tuning on us, huh?
Come on, let's go.
I mean, someone's gotta be the voice of reason in this team, right? Ah, Christ, here we go. Oh boy. I guess I'll just address it now since I forgot this was also gonna happen. So, let me point something out really fast. Okay, let's say, for argument's sake, they do catch up with Sasuke. The original four are taken care, like the Sound Four taken care of. Kimimaro does not show up, and they get back to Hidden Leaf Village. What's the game plan then? Because Sasuke is gonna just leave again. He probably would. So you gotta have okay. Maybe you should have thought this through a little bit more. Like, Sasuke, why did you defect? What are you trying to accomplish? Let's work on like a middle ground here. Maybe, just maybe.
I'm sorry. I can't bring you along. Even you weren't able to convince Sasuke, right?
To be fair, she was kind of just throwing herself at him, so not very
All
effective.
we can do now is bring him back by force. Sakura, your role in this has ended.
Yes, we literally just fucking saw this. God, you are being terrible right now. You are being a One Piece. Nice use of the fade, but yeah.
Naruto, I'm begging you.
Ah, fuck me. Here we go.
Please, bring Sasuke back.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't able to. I couldn't stop him.
Oh boy.
At this point, the only person who can stop Sasuke is you. Naruto.
Probably not, because they antagonize each other directly. I mean, they claim to be friends, but I don't know, man. They don't really seem to be friendly.
You like Sasuke so much, don't you, Sakura?
Love how obvious it was. Yes, that was literally her one character trait when she was introduced.
I get it. I know how painful this must be for you.
Naruto!
Don't worry, I'll bring Sasuke back. I promise that on my life, Sakura.
Oh, and boy, does he stick to this through thick and thin. God, even when he becomes an internationally wanted criminal, even when Sakura tells him to stop, nah, I'm gonna do it.
Naruto, thank you.
I can't tell if it's poor character writing. I can't tell if it's advanced, high IQ, good character writing. Either way, bad choice.